And it is about my mind. I put sweet and sour mix. Sweet and
So that's it. Live already? So early? You don't want that in my face so early and not anything. I think they have to go maybe screw down out this or staple down or something, you know? You see, Messiah, the thing where you put out there now go stay, you know? Now go either get board at the corner and stay up with it.
What are you doing? What's up? Hi. What's up? Good. In Delhi. Chilling out with in Delhi. You left your sweater at my house. You left your sweater. Your blue one. I like your sweater. This is so nice. What's up, girl? You chilling? Yeah, me too. What you doing? Want to take your shoe off? Yeah, it's so lucky. Oh, don't step in the mud. Yeah, don't step in the mud. Come sit there. Sorry. Go.
And I don't deal with violence. And I speak to Rastaman. I don't steal cheat. You see, I myself, Selassie, I continue. Skeleton, Mississippi Brigadier. We step through the valley and then tread out fear. Lion and giants, eagle and deer. Real cavalier, we're like trillionaires. So we will tell you, we have to be with this in the air. Gonna make it happy, reach level in a biggie. Down night in Zion, some said I am biggie. The light of this world is always with me. Silent rivers running. Silent rivers running. Silent rivers running. Oh, yeah. Silent rivers running. Collecting the dubs and erecting my structure. All of us in the here come on mother culture. Ain't got no love, they ain't got no culture. Limited confusion, vulgar, we don't just cause they are flick I and I, but with them a government, they will run dry. Spitting in the sky and they jumping in them high when pressure apply, I got no reply. Why? Silent rivers running. Silent rivers running. Silent rivers running. Silent rivers running. They come around and seek the youth themselves with promises of trinkets and help over slopes. Feeding the gullible, the elusive folk. But it's a one harassment around certain joke. I don't agree with the pagan control. Shot them set you up, play right round. Born a security, rain a loophouse. I can't be controlled, I ain't no console. Think on the small acts, ready for whatever. Small acts, lyrical baby talk. Small acts, like up the function, I see I hear it from another acts to mark. Small acts, ready for whatever. Small acts, lyrical baby talk. Small acts, like up the function, I see I hear it from another acts to mark. Silent rivers running. Silent rivers running. Silent rivers running. Oh, child. Silent rivers running. Has been through a lot. Africans have been through a lot. This is what's going on again. On the big one already. Telling my African girls that you weren't more than diamond pearls. We have a big up on African girls. Anytime we start to them, we have a big up on the African girls. And we're more than diamond pearls. We have a big up on the African girls. Anytime we start to them, we have a big up on the African girls. And we're more than diamond Africa has been through a lot. Africans have been through a lot. Today was fun again, you know. On the big one already. Telling my African girls that you weren't more than diamond pearls. We have a big up on African girls. Anytime we start to them, we have a big up on the African girls. And we're more than diamond pearls. We have a big up on the African girls. Anytime we start to them, we have a big up on the African girls. And we're more than diamond pearls. A big money me I look right now. We need to build a high rise. Me need a crane right now. Like a fire full of flame right now. Got me insurance. Me need a claim right now. Feel like I'm telling you.
Yes, I am.
Right now. Right now. No make me start using my brain right now. Because some things in my life we should have claim right now. We have a big up on the African girls. Anytime we start to them, we have a big up on the African girls. And we're more than diamond pearls. We have a big up on the African girls. Anytime we start to them, we have a big up on the African girls. And we're more than diamond pearls. Serious thing here top right now. Me want to open up the ears. Me want you here right now. 500 days of save right now. And the queen said me have nothing right now. Somebody please hold me back right now. Only the master can stop me from attack right now. That's why everywhere that we go, we have to tell my people sacrifice right now. We have a big up on African girls. Anytime we start to them, we have a big up on the African girls. And we're more than diamond girls. We have a big up on the African girls. Anytime we start to them, we have a big up on the African girls. And we're more than diamond girls. We have fans in Europe. We have fans from Cuba. But there is no greater fans like my fans in Africa. Big up my fans in Nigeria. Big up my fans in Ghana. I can't wait the days to start to the west coast of Africa. Until we have a big up on African girls. Anytime we start to them, we have a big up on the African girls. And we're more than diamond girls. We have a big up on the African girls. Anytime we start to them, we have a big up on the African girls. And we're more than diamond girls. Yes, I trust my again. Say, big ready. Big money lifestyle. Big up all Africans who want abroad. Dirty politician, dirty politician, dirty politician. Oh yeah. Elections are a joke, deception and smoke. Listen to what you say, cause there's a price to pay. Well, dirty politician, dirty politician, dirty politician. shouting of the lies. You bring your own demise. But look at this now. Dirty politician.
What's up? How are you? Playing the Roblox? Invest? Sorry, I wish one of them things had a disclaimer in it. Put it on.
Running about the street, passing out infractions, not ready for reactions. Well, dirty politician, dirty politician, dirty politician, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Dirty politician, dirty politician, dirty politician. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Justice has a price. You can't hide the truth. You see, it will shine for all. Even behind old back of wall, I tell you, dirty politician, dirty politician, dirty politician. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Dirty politician, dirty politician.
We'll come on right at 6 o'clock after the minute. Or automatically come on. And then after you just it'll be the minute thing, and then the disclaimer, and then it'll be a pause until you come in.
You're saying, Roadblock, roadblock, roadblock.
exactly. You just have to do yeah, we do. This is the one I use. Yeah. How much is this one again? Big one?
Big one of the 8, you know.
Babylon a old, them a old vampire, blood suckers. Babylon a try hold me down for more than 400 years. But I and I overcome and conquer all of these. Them a try hold me down for more than 400 years. But I and I overcome and conquer with and tears. So long we be working in the system, and still they don't give one damn how we're living. God forbid, sickness necessities, we've got to fight. And in the midst of adversities, we struggle to survive. Babylon try to hold me down for more than 400 years, but I overcome and conquer all of fears. They might try to hold me down for more than 400 years, but I overcome and conquered all of fears. There's all that they could wipe us out, and they carried us to enslave us, east, west, north, and south, giving us bad food to eat,
Yo, Sharp.
and having no
Yeah,
peace and peace.
Everybody know how to manto. Maybe I need it that year. Maybe I need it that year. Yeah.
Its children keep on moving through the violence deep. Still Babylon I try hold me down. Oh, 400 years, but I overcome and conquer all my fears.
Here they have small one, you know. Yeah, yeah. You don't see the big one as the small.
400 years, but I overcome and conquer with the tears. Hey, them old vampires, old bloodsuckers, sucking the blood of the poor and the needy. Babylon, old vampires, old bloodsuckers, they're sucking out the blood of the poor, dragging out the veins of the poor and needy. So wicked man I try hold me down for more than 400 years, but I overcome and conquered all their fears. Babylon I hold me down for more than
Healthy Minutes. I'm Joanne James, medical exercise specialist. Did you know that there are over 17 types of headaches? The most common being the tension headache. It might feel like a dull ache, or a sharp stabbing sensation in your brain, or like your head is in a vice. Either way, it's uncomfortable. Now, the most common reason for tension headaches is stress, and this could be stress from daily life, work, school, situations not being handled, life changes like divorce, moving, a chronic illness, or injury. Either way, it's stress. Regular exercise is one of the best ways that you can help to relieve your tension, especially when it builds up around your neck and your shoulder. Try low impact aerobic type activities like walking and combine that with stretches, and I think you'll have a winning combination. I'm Julian James, and this has been your Healthy
The
Minute.
views expressed during this live program are not necessarily the views of Entertainment Inc., owner and operator of Roots Record Radio, but those of the presenter, host, participants, whether in studio or via telephone. It is further stated that Up Entertainment Inc., owner operator of Roots Record Radio, bears no liability for the content of this program, but will endeavor to ensure that due diligence is exhibited by all parties involved. Enjoy the program.
You know what really gets a party started? Indoor baseball. Yeah, just find a broom or a pool cue, and you can use like anything as a ball. Cans, bottles, shoes. Hey, bro, toss me that avocado.
Okay.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul. Learn more at ultimatepartyfoul.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Woo! Let's get crazy!
In movies, when someone at a party jumps into a pool fully dressed, everyone cheers them on, jumps in too. Just so you know, in real life parties, nobody jumps in after you. You just look stupid.
Come on, jump in. Crucial. In your reading, crucial. I'm out on the road now, with no clothes on my back, yo. No shoes on my feet now, I got nothing to eat, yo. Not even little flour, crucial. To mix little dumpling, crucial. Said no rice, crucial. Do not stick us on the rice and beef, crucial. Crucial. Good gosh, crucial. Whoa, crucial.
Blessed love family. Bless up, bless up. Welcome to the Crucial Show with me, Rasha. This show where we speak about social, political, current issues facing Jamaicans yard and abroad. As you know, we're broadcasting from the studios of Roots Reggae Radio. We're here in the heart of Toronto, you don't know. Headquarters, the natural room. You can find us online, rootsreggaeradio.live, or check us out on YouTube, rootsreggaeradio.live, roots with a Z. We have a great show lineup for you here. We will be talking with Lazar Current and, Patrick, a community activist from, Toronto area, Devonport area. We will be discussing some issues about migration and moving to a new country and starting over life and such. So stay tuned. We have a good program lined up for you guys today. Remember, you're tuning into the Crucial Show, where we talk about social, political, religious, and different issues facing, people in general. You don't know, stay tuned. Big up all of the Roots Reggae Radio family. I don't know, nice and easy Saturday afternoon.
My belly filled with white swan now. No job to get paid now. Not even borrows to spend now. Good morning, come and let the youth and your time. Remember now, say this a crucial time. Not because you're coming from the ghetto. Things will make a difference, make it better. Young girl, if up and make the youth like yourself. Go to school and don't you prostitute yourself. Not because you're coming from the ghetto. Things will make a difference, make it better. Good morning, up and let the youth and your time. Remember now, say this a crucial time. Not because you're coming from the ghetto. You can make a difference, make it better. Young girl, live up and make the youth like yourself. Go to school and go to prostitute yourself. Not because you're coming from the ghetto. You can make a difference, make it better. When the fly like spring, the sky filling. No stress on the fly like spring, the eye delay. Tell them African living the cycle life. And I love alone, I will be your life for life. Black and brown and your best. Say for loud, progress. Let the paper crowd, not the youngest. Most I think so, I say I understand. You want to live up and never use for your time. Remember, no, say it's a crucial time. Not because we're coming from the
Yeah, family, you don't know, bless up and bless us, you don't know, a crucial time. So much going on in the world.
Not because you're coming from the ghetto. You can make a difference. Education, so take it to the future. You never know what around you make in the future. Positive things you should be doing in the future. Then I will never get ruined in the future. Use it for the president. I love that for me. Break up the voices today. You can live up and let the use of your time. Remember now, say this a crucial time. Not because we're coming from the ghetto. We can make a difference, make it better. Young girls, live up and let the use of yourself. And go to school and don't you prostitute yourself. Not because you're coming from the ghetto. Mommy talking to me, someone good, yeah. And daddy growing to be a fantastic ruler. And the sisters and your brothers, they should be going to school every day.
Yes, family, you don't know, bless up, and we can't start off the show without the readings of His Majesty. So right away we are going to read something from the wise mind of Emperor Haile Selassie I. So we are read something from the wise mind of His Majesty. So today men hope for a peaceful future when yesterday we sought only the means to postpone the final holocaust. If the condition of peace is such as will satisfy the conscience and the sense of justice of man, if it is assured to humankind that they shall toil and live happily in a just system in which no discrimination will be made between small and great, The peace system that shall be laid down can leave a heritage for the coming generation, which will be full of happy life and a boundless prosperity. Man is basically a, a creature of peace, a creature of peace. Use your knowledge for good to preserve peace among man. So, wise man of His Majesty, preserve peace among men. Yeah, stop fight for power and you know resources.
It's a good time, because I'm coming from the ghetto. I will make a difference, make it better. Young girls, if up and make good use of your soul. So let's go another perspective. Not because you're coming from the ghetto. You can make a difference. Education, so take it for the future. You never know what around you make in the future. Positive things you should be doing in the future. Then I never get ruined in the future. Use it for the president and the lieutenant. I raise up the voices today. You can live up and make good use of your time. Remember now, say it's a crucial time. Not because we're coming from the ghetto. We can make a difference, make it better. Young girls, live up and make good use of yourself. And baby school, I don't you prostitute yourself. Not because you're coming from the ghetto. Mommy talking to me, someone good. Yeah. And daddy growing to be a fantastic ruler. And the sisters and your brothers, they should be going to school every day. And for you yourself. Oh, you sound, yeah. And sister can answer. Chanting rather than song, treading up the right road. Righteousness me chose, got nothing to prove me can't lose. Treading up the right road, righteousness me chose. Hey, 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 hey. Treading up the right road, righteousness me chose. Got nothing to prove me can't lose. Treading up the right road, I got nothing to prove. Yo, yo. Real judge bless. Boy, keep your distance and notice. Or it's the pocket out with your business movements. Says like a lunch on the shop like shit. All of the money from the bank I left. Okay, everybody been outside left. Yeah, the youth that come the river back. No gas. Diana been fine and the wicked man neck. And the youth the right road. Righteousness you choose. When you sense you can't lose. Try to go the right road. Righteousness we choose. The earth is the most time for
Playing
and you know the right road.
on your internet. This is not really radio.
The right road. Oh yeah, the God is on the right road. No judgment coming at random. Them build the plastic bombs and guns. Them been peninsula and the condom. And them bring the AIDS and the cancer and the organities come. Yo, after fire gun. Try so many times, but we still can't go down. Get so you never always rise out of the storm. We're at the vertical striving towards the sun. And you know the right road, righteousness we choose. Yeah, it's a sin can't lose. Shining up the right road. Oh yeah. Ah, yeah. Shining up the right road, righteousness we choose. Yeah, it's a sin can't lose. Shining up the right road, shining up the right road. Okay, do unto others as you do unto yourself. Remember this heretical health. Okay, with the poor you share your wealth. Okay, the most high is your head. But try to go the right road, righteousness we choose. Got no to move, we can't lose. We're trying out the righteous road, trying out the righteous way. Trying to go the right road, Rastafari we choose. Yeah, the King Selassie can't lose. Trying up the right road, Zion right road, yeah. Read that bless you can't test.
I keep your distance, don't test. I let me pack it out and me don't care who next. Yo, cannot you from the Shanghai shake up. All of the money from the backside head. Spend it on the ghetto youths and the empress. Never living nice and I see eyes the high neck. Hear the use of the river Nile box and no vest. Track the right road, righteousness we choose. Here things that's me can't lose. Carry on the right road, righteousness we choose. Got no people move, them now move. Carry on the right road, righteousness we choose. Got no people move, them now move.
I remember people, if you're in the Toronto area, remember, check out the natural room. I don't know, we have all the natural high-grade antidote and juices, cane juice, coconut water. You don't know, the whole works. Remember, in the Toronto area, stop by the natural room, 1875 Davenport Road. All high-grade juices, antidote. Yeah.
Sleep over my soul. Though the road life gets warm, Jaja sleep over my soul. Then he died. Sleep over my soul. Sleep over my soul. Though the billows roll and
Yeah, bless up and bless us, you know.
every day, every morning, I will sing a song of praise to Him. He'll the King of Kings. Every day, I will rise. Every morning, I will sing. Every evening, I will lift my voice. Lift my voice and praise. I oh Lord, sleep over my soul. Sleep over my soul. Though the billows roll and tempest blow, sleep over my soul. I hear a voice is calling from somewhere out there. A voice is singing somewhere on my ear. And I know that I must rise and fill my heart and pray and sing for Jah Almighty. Jah, I say sleep over my soul.
For the best in reggae music, keep tuned in to Upper Entertainment.
Just sleep over my soul. Yeah. Yes, to me. Yes, to me. Oh, yes, to me. And I said this when I advised the only one in creation.
Roots
I said
reggae.
sounds of creation, sounds of praise and the wind. Feeling in my position of creation, the sound of my job. The old in his glory, manifesting through our life forever. Oh God, sleep over my soul.
Wanna read?
Sleep.
Yeah, family, you don't know. We are the guest host there, you know, DJ Razzie in the building, you don't know. Roots Reggae Radio family.
Big shout outs to everybody locked in. Big shout outs to everybody locked in. We know the thing come. A crucial program. You see me with Rasha and yours truly. Big up.
Stretching for his right time. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Everything seems so beautiful on this Snapchat. I could feel his love.
Yeah, you don't know how peace and love we are spread across the world, you know. So much war going on across the world, you don't know. Peace and love.
Stretching for this right time. Oh, it's like a family reunion. We're all singing the same song, giving praises to the Almighty One. All I could feel was happiness, surrounded by righteousness. I saw Zion in a visa. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching for his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Zion in a visa. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching for his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. There's no room for the ungodly, none for the workers of iniquity. Only pure in hearts and clean hands. So be good, oh little one. I saw Zion in a visa. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching for his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Zion in a visa. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching for his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Everything seems so beautiful on his Snapchat. I could feel his love filled me up. Oh Lord, I didn't want to wake up. I saw Zion in a picture. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching for his right hand.
You don't know the late, great Garnet Silk, you know. Real messenger in the earth.
We were all singing the same song, giving praises to the Almighty One. All I could feel was happiness, surrounded by righteousness. Zion in a picture. I mean it. Zion in a picture. Yeah. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching for his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion.
Music for all races in all places. Roots Reggae Radio, #1 every time.
Alrighty, let's finish this check.
In this world of calamity, dirty looks and grudges and jealousy.
For the best in reggae music, keep tuned in to Up Entertainment for
the youngest veteran I go murder them slow. Ragamuffin sent to come from the bush bungalow. You know watch it make a clear run for boys, nothing a row. They march up the darkness in the big blood I go. The yammer them as come and spectate I get low. Some boy could have big like Mamba Figaro. Bust up trigger finger, trigger and then trigger low. I two gun the yammer must have been a stereo cause I got to keep on walking on the road to Zion. Hey, we got to keep it burning on the road to Zion. Clean and pure meditation without a doubt. Don't let them take you like who them to go. Jah will be waiting there, we shout. Jah will be waiting there. Clean and pure meditation without a doubt. Don't let them take you like who them to go. Jah will
So DJ Razzie, you know say the program here tonight, this span we are talking about immigration or migration, moving to a new country, and things you should expect and look out for, and oh yeah, adjust.
Yeah. Big up, big up, big up.
Yes, I.
Mic check 1, 2. Mic active?
Yeah, man.
Mic check.
Yeah, so we have all a reason about the whole migration and migrate and move into a new country, and what led to migration and them thing there, and the expectation before moving to this country.
Mic check 1, 2. Mic check. There's a lot of things there night, enough things there night, and I definitely hope say, we can get to a deeper understanding of what's actually happening with migration, especially in Canada and the general wide and North America, because there's a lot happening right now.
Yeah, and sometimes it can take a lot to lead someone to want to leave their home country, and sometimes it doesn't have to be like you're suffering, or it's maybe just a change.
People migrate for all kind of reasons, right? Not just economical reasons, but people them sometimes some people want a different environment from where them grow up in, as way I said. Them cannot flee persecution, or a lot of things. A lot of things contribute to migration.
Yeah.
Migration in Canada now is a thing where set up really different than a lot of other places. Canada one of the most welcoming countries in the world, even more than the US.
Yeah, diverse culture and place,
Yeah, very diverse.
different cultures, and you have to just know to adjust when you move to a new country, and you have to just prepare for like you're starting over.
Mm-hmm.
So a whole heap of obstacles are gonna get there, and roadblocks, and
Yeah.
so you have to just know to adjust and move along. So we are gonna go and play some music and reason,
Sure.
For the best in reggae music, keep tuned in to Up Entertainment.
They don't know, and I said they don't know, boy. They see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. Only you know, yeah. Only you know. They see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. They see the dancing, them see the performance. No people see me life and one. But them no know say more time it look down. And them no see say I'm a belly me a crowd man. My mama just called me with tears in her eye. She never follow me on my stage show tonight. Not even she see the fears in my eyes. But me just a walk put on the show. Cause they don't know, yeah. They don't know, they see me smile, but they don't know what I feel the boiling sun, putting it on the street. Righteous music, we're putting it on the beat. But nothing no righteous but our life.
Ready,
You don't know hard life, then you don't know life yet. Because my papa just call me Papa to make him a screw. You never know, send me have an interview, but they still have to put on the show because they don't know. I said they don't know, yeah. They don't know. They see me smile, but they don't know what I feel inside. Only you know, chronics. Only you know, yeah. They see you smile, but they don't know what it feels inside. Yes, I. So love me, make me ball.
Ask every answer to question.
They don't know what I feel inside.
Princess, you want to participate in our discussion?
You said sure? So yeah, where you born here or you come from a different country?
I'm born here.
Born here.
Yes.
After
You mentioned that you know see the thing that the music I playing on music.
after say, after.
But my parents are.
No, we're not turning it on yet. So turn it on and just ask you a question in between, you know? Just keep the vibes going, you know? Yeah, you know the sound of chronics they don't know. A whole heap of struggle they behind night more time, you know?
They don't know. They see me smile, but they don't know what I feel.
Yes, exactly like true.
Only you know. Guess what?
Does it taste like an actual margarita?
Kind of. But more like a pop.
Yeah, this is pop.
You don't know a man called Laser Current, you know, one of our special guests on the show, yeah, you don't know. I meditation up a Pinnacle Heights with them.
And for those who propose that we owe no obligation, how good to see life in its purity. One love, one heart, one harmony.
I call it a land to pick it up.
Life is for you, life is for me, life is for everyone. And for those who suppose that give them own destruction, how good to see life in its purity.
Rasta, just slide them through my yeah.
Everyone you like have them on purpose. Give thanks to Mama Earth. She always serve us. She never deserves us. Not hurt us. That's the far right first of us. Even young first of us. And if we try along through creation, our intention to uplift the nation. We don't do this representation. Set up the system for confusion. Heights up in the mountains again. Rastafari made us a lion shine. Yes. Heights up in the mountains again. Open up Pinnacle Heights. Pinnacle Heights. Pinnacle Heights. Life is for you. Life is for me. Life is for everyone. And for those who propose that we owe no obligation, how good you see life
Come over,
in its purity.
rock over the chair,
One
help me.
love, one
For
heart,
the
one
YouTube.
unity.
So we're on the crowd see
Life is for you, life is
Oh,
for me.
yeah, on YouTube, yeah. So you can tell your friends to tune in live. Rules Reggae Radio.
So like how you see true, you see because I'm a born here now, you have to choose what they are artists.
no.
Well,
because-
you have to ask our question. You can just discussion it. Yeah,
Yeah,
discussion.
that just reason the trail. Right, so right now I'm gonna ask about what are the biggest cultural differences you feel someone face who come from a different country and everything.
Okay. The biggest.
Like what are the biggest cultural differences
Ask
you
our
feel? What are the biggest cultural differences you notice within like someone from a different country.
When they first come here.
Like, maybe you
Because she
interact
wouldn't
with
she wouldn't privy to the experience with them experience.
But I see it at
if
work.
you
Because I
know
work in the
someone,
hospital.
or
So I
maybe
see.
because you know a lot of people here, them partner come from a different
Yeah,
country.
I'm sorry, like general. What is your experience with immigrants as a Canadian?
But the culture difference.
Yeah, what you are. Yeah, so
I'm
talk about
first
everything.
generation Canadian, so it's kind
Where
of
did them come
hard.
from?
We're based in Jamaica.
Alright, so you can't be a staff on this. I'll tell you straight about Barbados.
I did to go. But I'm you know, you get all. How long have you been?
Say hello to President Reagan.
Yeah, it's just not come back. Like you're not even cut it short.
I wanna say hello to
I live alone. I tried. This country, that's one thing that's hard. It's very hard to keep red on. Because of our water. We have like very hard water. Like maybe maybe the vitamins I take, the stuff I take. So maybe but I know usually you have to go
Signal there.
4 and 5.
Just exposed her hands and gave us the redeemer of all man. Defender of the faith and that Ethiopian is the captain, the chief field marshal sergeant. But we not defeat 72 nation, Rasmacon and Rush Crown conquering lion. I'm Mama and I father of Africans with empress men and I stand at his right hand. Meanwhile, in a Jamaica land, only for trial and tribulation. Justice meant was upon all African. Bustaman, this a kill all Rastaman. What kind of celesty that you were called fun? Kill them and kill the whole of demonstration. Never read the name of my king of England. Will I ever live to see the Rastaman redemption? But when the 2-6 clash, that's when the plane land. King of all kings touched down in Kingston. Would you believe so? Sex so done, Bustaman, they blind. Couldn't see when the king come. Some of them they promises, some of them don't. When they rise up against a little kingdom. You politician with your evil agenda. Anyhow, you just remember.
We're gonna be my place.
Blessed
said it's the man that walk it nothing. At the council at the vagabond them. Still I said that she put the fire upon them. Lava splash, lightning flash, thunder crash upon them. We the little bit and them a plan it from when I said Jamaica. Prison we a drop it on them. Cause we prison yard man a pack it from when. Tell Cameron so that is not with problem. Poor Francis and all the party gun friend. I fought with two of us, I put the jack in on them. I check with schedule and them a map it from when. Through the power of the Trinity we slap it on them. Still I see I have God and we are God's children. Eventually we grow to be God still. Then we have to go on to the works we still I see intend. Empress men she has the strength to woman. Divine feminine that and the Bible she bring. When sickness sing she destroy everything. Yet still in the whole life is within. She got the melanin of God the light in her skin. Highly still as the super like with the sling. Mussolini foot get tied up with the string. Them singing you require me facing. Now follow what them evil agenda. They gonna remember I.
But more find out and be the same one right now. That people are going to too much talking before me.
Unless you want a news article, you can't get the mass deportation. Canada mass deportation. Immigration, alright, I want it. I can't immigration, we are talking about the mass immigration.
I'm just laughing about that. I was just crazy though.
Babylon could never take away Jaja blessings. Never. Rastafari goodness in your head forever. Through all generations. Even in the 21st century, Ethiopia still unconquered.
5 minutes.
And the Lion of Judah still.
I get a CTV article.
Yeah, I want to remember. I tell you, so blessed is the man, blessed is the man, blessed is the Lassie. Highly.
If you want to play, you press this, say come on for music.
I think I'm going to play that silly.
Eh?
I think I'm going to play nothing like that silly. There's a reasoning though, isn't it? Maybe two of the youth own them or something like that, or from a person who live here, personal experience. No, I don't want to use something like that, but like, you know, somebody like you get the experience, like, I come with a reason with and say, yo, really.
So you never find first and you say, oh, you could have find somewhere. Oh, yeah, these are close to each other. Don't press the X, just press minimum. So they may get Canada life. So they may have come as fine from team experience. Jamaican living on the streets in Canada. Jamaican come separate from them. So they have them all in part of the story. They have the people. Jamaican made support from Canada. They never see the money. Canada control it. So they might have to wait. Happen to people. Like, they say I want to wait a while. For temporary. So them, if them have like this, they don't have one news. I mean, the crisis, they might have no crisis. I'm talking about the winter. So you have whole heap of things you can pick and choose from, whole heap of shots. And you have a context. You see me, in which way you are. Because immigration full of different angles. You understand what I'm saying? What is Jamaican employer? You see me? So, you know, if you are to say how people are victimized, where are you from? Are you where you have to say? But in talk about it, man, I feel experience. Just first you said, yeah. Remember, I have to stop the music for you.
You money for that good use of your time. Remember, no say it's a crucial time. Double class will coming from the ghetto. We can make a difference, make it better. Young girls live up and make good use of yourself. And go to school and don't you prostitute yourself. Not because you're coming from the ghetto.
When you keep going,
It's a minimize.
Yeah, don't press the X. No, look. Just press. Say, man. Hold on.
Yeah, man, we just want to
See that minimize. That maximize. Minimize. See where you're there. This are the one. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we're there with the reasoning same way about, you know, migrating to a new country and the adjustment and the liberty, cultural differences and everything. So, you know, we're there with DJ Razzie, you know, the guest host, and we have a special guest in this studio here. So, we have a whole little reasoning about the whole vibration.
Bless up.
Yeah, DJ Razzie, you know, we're there upon the reasoning same way, and we are saying, yo,
Mic check. I'm not think Maggie 11. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check.
come on, I hear you.
Probably not work on the board. 11's not coming. Mic. Yeah, man. So, war on Russia. Big up. Don't know the. This is a which man? This is a 5. This is a 5. Turn it down. Fine. Mic check 1, 2. Yeah, man, we're active. Yeah, man, big up. You know, it's all about the crucial show. Don't know the thing, go. Try to figure out. 4.
Hello, good night.
Bless up, yeah. So, you know, we're there with the reasoning same way where we are talking about migration and, you know, the whole adjustment when moving to a new country. You know, where I say, what you think are the challenges you face like interacting with someone from a different culture?
Yeah, I think that's for you.
Okay. Some of the different challenges. In terms of man and woman in relationships. I mean expectations. I mean Caribbean people, of course, you know, are old school. So in terms of like, I mean, this is very general. Like it depends on who we're talking about, but you know, friendships and things like that may be touchy topics. So I mean, it just depends on who you're dealing with. But some of the cultural differences.
Say a joke down for the relationship part quick.
Because we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, no man and woman.
That's
That's one big
why.
part of it, because a lot of people, they call it interracial dating thing where, we date out our culture, so you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes how we even talk can be a problem too. Like,
Yes.
how we say the words, you maybe take it away where,
Like I could be sometimes like aggressive, because like I wasn't born in the Caribbean, but like my background is Caribbean. So
okay.
as a Canadian, I might come across maybe more aggressive than somebody who was born in the Caribbean, to a Caribbean man. Like I've had that in the past be told to me. But like those are little cultural differences that I can't really help, being born and raised where you're being born and raised. But yeah.
I feel like I just adjustment, and then, while you get to know the person, we know each other differences and know so well there's like a cultural barrier where we kind of grow different, so we kind of talk different, and we feel like
Yes,
them
for
thing there is
sure.
a big obstacle enough time too,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
So you have a good experience with Caribbean people.
All of my experiences have pretty much been with Caribbean people, so I don't really know what else to base it on.
So what about like other peoples from other races? Canada, man. So you must have them people for basic it.
So what are the
One
most
sense.
difficult what are the most difficult experience you have with a migrant person in this
Maybe like
country?
dealing with their family and like maybe their expectations of you because you're from a different race or a different background or a different culture. So that could be one thing. Maybe like their expectations of like what you do for a living or like your education background, that sort of thing could be a topic of discussion with different cultures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So how difficult you think it is for like someone from a different country come to Canada with all these hopes and dream of a better life, and then when you check it out there's so much obstacles and roadblocks, and you have to adjust
yeah, you have to be prepared. Coming to a
mentally.
country like Canada, yes, mentally, having a support system like we were talking about before. So, do you have a family? Or are you coming here on your own, starting over? That makes a difference. Canada to me is a lonely country. You need family around you. So if you're coming here by yourself, you have to be prepared for that. If you're coming from somewhere with a lot of family and that sort of thing, this is like a woman and children's country, I think. So, you
Yeah.
know,
So in a way, it's like when you move into a different country, a foreign country, you have to like you're born over back again. So you have to start from scratch.
right, exactly.
Everything
Be
you have to learn.
prepared to kind of refresh, reset yourself because it's a different culture. And you might be culturally shocked, especially if you're coming in the winter right now.
Yeah, like 'cause the mental part of it, is a big thing in the country, like mental health.
Yes.
So say you have to know how you go through certain thing, like
Handle
the
certain.
the right support system if you don't have nobody in the country. I just you
Exactly.
one.
And like financially, are you being supported? Those things matter, definitely. Because it's lonelier, than a lot of other countries. So you have to keep that in mind as well.
So
It's a big country, but it's a lonely country if you come to Canada.
so you know think like there's no proper support system for support people with like mental health.
Yes, there's a lot of mental health resources in place, but these are another like topics like with culture, like not everybody's gonna reach out, for help, if that's going through something. So that's, the reality that you face.
Yeah, because a lot of people,
They have pride and whatnot. So
migration affect their mental health, like moving to this country, this new country starting over, you know,
and like if you're coming
emotionally.
here with a certain idea or like a certain dream, well of course you're coming with a dream, but like if it doesn't happen for you at this time, You know what I mean? You have to have a plan B in place and a plan C even. You know, because things may not always work out the way you want it to, and you have to be prepared for that. Because
For real, you know. So what's the best advice you could give someone planning to migrate to a foreign country?
sure. Whether you have a support system or not, I think being not just mentally prepared, but being financially prepared is something that you really want to make sure you do, at least, a year. Yeah, I'm not even playing. Like, put down, like, I don't know, things are different now. So just always be prepared for the absolute worst. Not to discourage anybody, but that's just the reality. Because you don't want to, reach somewhere new and, you know, fall on your face or anything like that, and you don't have that support system. But if you have family, well, you're lucky.
So you think like people that like migrants they face like racism and prejudice.
Yes, of course. Just like any other kind. Yeah, always.
Here people you don't know we are going at the reasoning and you don't know you go and play some music same time.
I can talk about like the systemic racism.
That's just how it goes. Stop to work as if they don't know. And I'll forever be your love. You're my baby, my sweetheart, my wife in my life. That's right.
They might not work good.
But that's something that I signal. So the elders say, oh, PRT can't turn up. What you do?
Yeah, go ahead. And from soon right there, I'll go back and
No, I gotta go. I have to
Oh,
go
yeah, work.
somewhere. Yeah.
I got work.
No, not work. Not work. I
Ever
have
run when you fall.
engagements. My rather interview. You sound very professional.
Like I knew what I was gonna say, but until like it started rolling.
Sound like
Then I'm like,
Yeah.
I had it before.
I
Sorry.
was like, hold on now.
But before you go,
I
on,
know that voice.
why you read something from it, you know? So this book is the wise mind of Emperor Haile Selassie. So why you read about peace and things, before you're ready for going,
Love for life, we still be the same and remember life ain't your game. I make them out, I'm not ashamed. This love is like a burning of flame. Your love is so real. I love it when she make love to me. Your love is so real. Work, that's the way that I feel. Your love is so real. I love it when she make love to me. Your love is so real. You're the light in my world and it shows that glows. That's just how it goes.
So you're not ending up on the quest and then yeah, most.
Just put me on the spot.
I have this
Every time we go with that,
That's
every time we go to something, you have to say something, so we can't really interview your show.
Your love is so real. I love it when you make love to me. Your love is so real. Well, it's just that's the way
What's your name
I
again?
feel. Your love is so real. I love it when you make love to me. Your love is so real. Well, yeah. Caress me like you always do. This feeling of emotion is
Yeah, family, you don't know there with the crucial show where we have a discussion about migration and immigrants and moving to a new country. And there with the host DJ Razzie and special guests in the building, Kimberlyn. You don't know, and Kimberlyn, I'm gonna read something for you from the wise mind of Emperor Haile Selassie. You don't know. This program is based around His Majesty, too, you don't know. So go on through there, Kimberly.
All right. Okay. Peace. Peace is the foundation for development. The flower of peace is not sustained by poverty and want. It's not on. Hello, testing.
Shot 4. Bring her up. Look at me over the line. Yeah. Turn it up.
Testing. Yeah. Peace. Peace is the foundation for development. The flower of peace is not sustained by poverty and want. Peace is day-to-day problem, the product of a multitude of events and judgments. Peace is not and it is a becoming. Unless the desire for peace is expressed in terms of concrete achievements and thus gives a sense of assurance and serenity to humanity, mere pious hope constitutes only self-delusion. The essential prerequisite for economic and social contentment is a world peace, and without such contentment, the weeds of discontent luxuriate and threats of peace develop. The great nations of the world would do well to remember that in the modern age, even their own fates are not wholly in their hands. Peace demands the united efforts of us all.
Yes, I so she couldn't tell it no better, you don't know peace. Yeah, world peace, we say, so you don't know. Yeah, unity is strength.
Young girl, you fuck up like that. Go to school and go to prostitution. Because you ain't from the ghetto. So make a difference, make it better. And I'm blind and dream the sky willing. No expression of talent screams the idleness. Tell the people can have me the cycle line. I love my Lord, I got need no rival line.
Oh, you gotta come back, Shaw. You gotta take her number, exchange, come back for another interview. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You don't know, big up Jaja in the building, you don't know. Kimberly, it was nice meeting you, passing through the crucial show. Yeah, Kimberly, you don't know. Bless up and bless us, you don't know. Heart of love. You're not getting the number. You're not getting the number. Yeah, you don't know people we are broadcasting from the studios of Roots Reggae Radio, you don't know, in the heart of Toronto. Yeah, but they are the natural room, you don't know, we have all of the high grade antidote juices, variety of juices. You don't know coconut water, cane juice. You don't know everything high grade, natural, organic. Yeah. Bless up, yeah?
Young girls, live up and make good use of yourself. And there is food and don't you just misuse yourself. Not because you're coming from the ghetto.
Over there, sir. Over there, sir. Bless up, yeah.
At the speed limit, they can manage.
Look off the poor pedal.
Tell them not to go behind the steering wheel if they know they were under the influence of alcohol. So no drunk driving. Just let the public know that I'm making a public appeal to them to please drive the speed limit. At the speed limit, they can manage. And please tell them not to go behind the steering wheel if they know they were under the
The views expressed during this live program are not necessarily the views of Up Entertainment Inc., owner and operator of Roots Reggae Radio, but those of the presenter, host, participants, whether in studio or via telephone. It is further stated that Up Entertainment Inc., owner operator of Roots Reggae Radio, bears no liability for the content of this program, but will endeavor to ensure that due diligence is exhibited by all parties involved. Enjoy the program.
it's a crucial time. Because you're coming from the ghetto. It's gonna make a difference.
Yeah, you don't know. Bless up family. You don't know. We have in the house. You don't know. Laser beam pandemic. You don't know. Laser current. You don't know. Bless up yourself in the building.
Yes, I know. Give a thanks.
Don't you use that. You make him use that one. And you use that.
Yes, Rastafari.
Yes, I blessed love. You don't know.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Most high blessings every time. Yeah, bless up to all the people. You know what I mean? All the listening audience out there. How good and how pleasant it is. Jah, Rastafari.
Blessed love.
Progress, make you make a crowd, enough of your test. Most high things, so I say I understand. You want to live up on every use of your time. Remember, no service and crucial time. Because we're coming from the ghetto. I can make a difference, make it better. Young girls live up on every use of yourself. The bird is full and them to prostitute yourself. Not because she coming from the ghetto. She can make a difference, make it better.
So fireman. So we are all a reasoning about like, you know, migration and people like to move to this country. From a different culture and differences.
Live from the natural room. For the best in reggae music, keep tuned in to Up Entertainment. We can make a difference, make it better. Young girls live up and make good use of yourself. Sing it now. Well, now. Yeah, man, a laser, you know. Movement for improvement. Well, a better tomorrow. Working for a better tomorrow. A better tomorrow. Working for a better. Working for a better tomorrow. A better tomorrow. A better tomorrow. Working for a. Alright. Well, as the days go by, poor people and right. None of them now get no right. None now rectify. Political affiliation say not justify. Car Papa a complain. Mama all the right. Our one son get shot down in the shirt and die. So we don't trust in farmer. Lightning one spiker. Bandit juggling. The bandit hustling. And the car come from west. Hello, y'all. A better tomorrow. Working for a better.
Yeah, you don't know people. A lot of people you don't know migrate to a different country. You don't know just for a better tomorrow, you see? And buck up in a whole heap of obstacles and roadblocks.
Tomorrow, working for a. Yo, the system will stress you. The flash might possess you. Babylon is like an insect that
Yes,
press
sir.
you. They're hoping you're not wise, so they can victimize, belittle, and even oppress you. Yes, and all of it, God, one more kind of wasting time. Me not go good, cool, so me not go bad man. I got the power to make the evil time. Now go show everyone the sunshine. A better tomorrow, working for a better tomorrow. A better tomorrow, working, don't stop, hey. A better tomorrow, working for a better tomorrow. A better tomorrow, working. Alright, no, it's like problems. Never fear to surround with you before. It always up down and up down we. And then we try to skirt. We can't confound we in the economical abyss. But still inform we. Man, child and still it's a child come down with.
Yeah, don't know laser we're there upon the reason of migration and don't know moving to a new country and starting over like the expectation and you don't know mental health and all like you don't know a lot of people move to a foreign country for a better tomorrow. You see it and you know things don't always go as you plan it. You know, so there are reasons why some of the difficulties are one's face while migrating to a new country. And I don't know, we have a special guest here too, you know, Mr. Patrick. You know, he can.
Right. Give thanks, man. Give thanks, yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's not really about a better tomorrow for real, man. For real, it's all about a better tomorrow, you know. Yeah, I remember when I was young in Jamaica, and I hear about going to foreign. It was always a thing, you know what I mean, where it's like you go heavy, you know what I mean? You left from, you know what I mean, from Jamaica and you go reach heaven because everything about it. So you now hear through the microphone.
No.
Now hear through the microphone. The one is working better still.
Yes.
I don't know what's wrong with this one.
Alright.
No.
So, like the man I say, it's like the streets are paved with gold. That's what we were told from the days of old. That's where it's at.
Nothing.
So here we are going. We have a reason. I just rotate around there like a reason there. You know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know people, they got difficulties, but you don't know the show have to go on. So we're there with the reasoning, see me I say the expectation when you move into a new country. And that's how you will feel like a point of view. You see?
Yeah, man. And the people are more laser instead of
laser beam.
Yes, it's like
laser.
I'm saying. Yeah, so you don't know, you know what I mean? We leave out that we left Jamaica thinking that we are forward coming. Even back in the days, still, it's me I say. But then when you reach forward over here, so the thinking and the expectations, you know what I mean, don't work out. It's me I say some people forward and you know them say them are forward come spend 2 years and them about make a money. Good money too, because it's the expectation, don't it?
Yeah, for real, you know.
And yeah, them about once them spend 2 years and make a portion of money, them go forward and go back home and set up themselves, set up them things. See me and say,
I know a dream.
yeah, you know what I mean? And then when them forward, yeah, so and 1 year pass and them say, yeah, mom, I make this just to go back home for a Christmas vacation and forward and start over again because them buck up in a whole heap of bills and all them things they saying. So, you know what I mean? After 2, 3, 4, 5 years, them still die and them still I say, boy, yo, we did leave Jamaica for forward in 2 years time, but them still can't return.
Tell you the dream always go as you want.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So them get kind of, you know, stuck over here. So now after 10, 15, 20 years, them still there. So it really depends on the you know, the kind of makes where people are always still semester because it is possible, although there's a lot of bills here, it is possible if you know, we work together, people we work together.
So the I never born in Canada, you migrate to Canada when you're old. What age?
Around the 10-year-old region.
Okay.
Anytime going forward.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And what was the expectation as a youth when you say, oh, you're coming foreign? And
well, you don't know, say when you go to Jamaica, you see people, you know, go foreign and then forward and return. It's like, you know, and we have a thing too, both we say, what we do, it's like, when we forward that song, we come back home, you know, it's a twang thing, and you know, the
turn foreigner,
the clothing, and, you know, you have on a nice pair of shoes, and the clothing looks nice, and, You know what I mean? You look on it and you say, why reach over this, because if it's someone that look that way, yeah, you know what I mean? You want to fall back, you want to fall over there and get some of that and forward. But it's just one of them things that where, you forward and you eat a little piece of food and you buy some clothes and things like that. But, sometimes all that trust, trust if you don't mind.
Yeah, man, because you don't know, you try, like, show them some things
Man.
out there, but,
Trying to impress.
So what was, like, the most difficult part of, like, when you leave back home to come here as a youth?
The most difficult part?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest with you, the liberty in Jamaica and the cultural essence that is Jamaica. I would say that I miss a part of that still. See that I came at an early age. You see me I say so. We gain a lot of over yasso.
Yes,
and miss out on
all of them nice youthful days there Jamaica, eh?
Yeah, man, playing gig and playing marble.
Every activity.
You know what I mean? We miss out on them something like same. But you know what I mean, it is all you have to just go by what your parents want, you know what I mean? Your parents sees a better life, you know what I'm saying? And when them say, okay, you have to forward, you don't have no choice, you have to just do so, you see me I say? So you end up being here, but you can't do nothing about what you're gonna miss in Jamaica. So I said, you know what I'm saying? But we try to make the best of wherever we are.
Yeah.
You see me I say? Yeah, so we're there, so no one if it's up to us to really focus and stay disciplined if possible. You know what I mean? We see other people come and do them thing and they're doing all right, they're doing well. You see me I say? And we can do it too if we have a certain kind of discipline, but we're all kings, so if I will have a kind of attitude towards the thing where I'm saying,
like I guess like the cultural differences, so, like one of the biggest cultural differences I face, like as a, cause we talk different as Jamaican, when you come here as a youth, when you forward here as a youth.
Yeah, man, we, we're independent minded. See me I say, as Jamaican, we're independent minded and we're proud of, what we can achieve by ourselves, you know what I mean, for the most part. But if we can work together, I see, more progress can be made that way if we can really come together and work together. We see other cultures do it, them come together, you know what I mean, 5, 10 in a house, and all of a sudden all of them have a house and all them things. So we don't know the thing, but we know, I remember in terms of even with my family, I would suggest that, hey, we're there and we're family, so we can get a house together, some are way up on the top and some are way down here, so. But another that kind of meditation, not for we carry, we just figure, boy, we want to do it by ourselves, and so we get kind of stuck,
like a selfishness, we don't have the unity thing they lacking in the community, we don't have that thing there.
Yeah.
So you did feel welcome when they are forward there on the scene.
In Canada, as a youngster, what are you gonna feel
as a youth?
As a youth, you know what I'm saying? We just go with
the whole environment and everything.
Yeah, we just go with the flow, go to school and all them things there. We forward with a mindset whereby, we don't know nothing about the difference between black and white and all them things.
And as a youth, really no racism and prejudice.
No, them things there wasn't a part of the mindset until later on.
You learn it.
Then you realize, wait, something kind of, there's a difference. You see me I say sometimes, and we experience certain things in school, educationally, where, really, as a grown-up person, up in high school, we experience certain things. We say, boy, that thing ain't right. You see me I say? Yeah, I really going to experience this still, but You know what I mean? It did it as a witness. So me I say as to what we experience.
Yeah, for real. We are share the reasons still in that car. We want to hear from Mr. Patrick, what film experience and
Okay,
yeah,
brother
so
Patrick.
so the born in Canada you forward.
No,
on the
no, I migrate. My
sea.
mother.
So
I
okay.
came with my mom and my sister back in the day. To me, coming up I was excited, right? Because
Yeah, glad
because my mom left us for a while, right? And you know how that part goes, right? And then she came, she brought us up. I was excited to come, and I was fascinated by this.
Closer.
Yeah, I was fascinated by the snow, because we came up in the winter time, and
First you see snow,
first time experience, yeah, cold,
glad.
but yes, but you with your mother and extended family, so to speak, and you feel comfortable, like Laser was saying.
Like what age?
For me, it was like 14, 15.
Okay,
so I turned 15, I think. So
13.
yeah, but what I find from listening to Laser is like you gain some stuff, but you lose a lot of stuff. Whereby,
The world culture.
yeah, your memories and stuff. Like I took a trip back and a bridge in Norris. I had to ask him like, what kind of tree? And he said, Mr. Patrick, you used to teach me them things.
Cha.
I'm still on that. So
Last the culture.
yeah, you lose some stuff. So with the younger you come up, to me is like you lose some stuff, because it's like
Too young.
reprogram. Yeah, like you have to reprogram yourself in a way and immerse yourself in the culture, because if you're gonna live here, I realize at my age, if I'm gonna live here, I need to know about everything about this place, because I'm gonna live here. So I totally immerse myself.
So did you have like expectation as a youth you come and find you and say, yo,
Yeah, well, of course, you have dreams and stuff, you're gonna make it big. Like Lisa said, it's like, you're gonna work and, after X amount of time, you're gonna leave.
buy a house and
Yes, right? But what you're not seeing it in the meantime from coming them kind of ages, it's like you're here, you meet somebody or whatever, you start a family, you have a family. So all of a sudden, there's that shift, right?
Yeah.
But the last that I'm looking at, real to me, that's like real significance is a lot of people have to sell out a lot of things they have back home to make the journey.
To migrate.
Yes, right? And a lot of people at some position where they had some good jobs and stuff, where
Yeah, man.
they give it up and you come up here and you can't get no work, or you're not a factory or McDonald's or Kentucky, and it's not soothing to a lot of people, like
They live better,
yeah, right. So for me, as far as encouraging people to come up and say, how come you never want to tell you about this and tell you about that? And for me, it's like, well, we have the subway.
So what the hardest thing you leave behind as a youth, like you never had a little girlfriend or you little bridging them as a youth?
Yeah, family and friends. Family and friends. Yes, family and friends. I had a dog that I was close to named Lion.
Yeah.
And yeah, I miss that. I miss just being able to walk free. Right? And if you want to go in the backwoods, you can go in the backwoods, get lost the whole day. Fishing, you can go fishing. All kind of things. Just the liberty, so to speak.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I miss that, right? And for me, back in them time when I came up, it was like kind of rough still in the school system, because it was like kind of like a black and white thing, not really upfront, but like kind of covert, but it was there and it was kind of rough. So
smiley face type.
Yeah, you had some situations that if listen, you have to suck it up and you have to be tough back in the time, my experience as far as dealing with that, you know.
And you think that based on the cultural differences as a black person?
Yeah, I think so. I think people have to get used to people and dealing with people, and like you brought up before, the language thing and the culture thing was kind of steep, right? Because we're on two different sides, and they don't really know how to deal with you, and in one sense, you have to learn how to deal with them.
Yeah, because you talk maybe make them take you as a trick, because make it then say like you're aggressive.
Yeah, because it's different interpretation. Like, we're vocal people when we talk, and we use our hands and our bodies to express what it is we're trying to get across, right? And some people they find that as being aggressive, right? But it's not being aggressive. We're not being aggressive. We're just stating a fact. And when we say something, we're gonna say something.
Stand behind.
Right. So it's like we're upfront like that, and it's scary to some people because they're not used to people that look like
this
us.
This is a passive aggressive kind of place. You know what I mean?
Yes.
People kind of do something like it's here and there to make you know, say, whatever, but we know we more direct.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I think probably that's where the shock comes from. Them are like, them probably say, yo, whatever they are.
Culture shock. Right? Yeah, where you coming from, right? So it's to me, over the time is like I said to myself personally, like I have to kind of maybe learn them. They said teach, but I said learn them who we are. That we're people and we're good people, and we deal with truth and rights. So if you're gonna come to us, you need to come to us the right way, because that's how we approach you.
Straightforward,
right? And humble and in humility, right? So we expect that as a people because that's how we are,
So was it like easier or hard to find house and work and school to go to as a youth? Like your family, like your mother, for find a job and everything?
No, well, I came up and those kind of things was already taken care of, right? So I came up and I had to go to a couple of interviews, and then I got placed in school, and so I never really had a problem on that level. To me, it was the getting along, right? Because you have to deal with the teachers, and I find that it's kind of selective. And how do I mean that it's selective? Well, from my observation, is like certain people, if they find that you're progressive, you might find that you get some resistance. Right? Yeah. So to kind of quell your forward momentum, so to speak, right?
Killer vibes.
Yes, right. I had a few situations like that where they can be long lasting sometimes. Some people find it hard to really deal with them over a period of time. But I said to myself, where I had a teacher in high school, right? Always getting into situations that are kind of like they're not normal, right? So anyways, I left school and I went back, and me and him met on the stairs. I was coming down, he was going up, and he started changing color. He looked at me like really afraid, because the last time he seen I was a little smaller. He came back like grown this time. Met him on the stairs, and first color he went pink, and then he went purple, and then he went yellow, and he's looking like he's gonna have a heart attack.
Power Ranger.
Right. So I'm saying to him, then he started lifting up his legs like he want to run, and his legs can't move. Right? I'm standing there stunned, and I'm looking at him going, like watching.
So you terrified the man, son, like the presence of you.
You think about what I'm trying to say to you. Here's where we're going. So I said, sir, it's me. It's Patrick. Don't worry, everything's good. I'm good. It's okay. Yeah, it was a teacher. He was a teacher. So finally he calmed down, and he said, well, why did you come back here? And I said, well, that's a strange question. Like, what do you mean? He goes, well, you could have gone to any college, you're a smart guy. You could have even went to university. So why you come back? And I said, well, you're trying to trap me in time.
Whoa.
So I came back to finish what I started. right? I got a semester to do. I'm gonna finish the semester. And he looked at me like strange. I said, you don't understand what I mean. He said, listen, I've outgrown you. So whatever it is you're thinking in your mind that I don't have anything against you. I've outgrown you. And like I said, I will not get trapped in time. I will finish my grade 12, move to college and do whatever else I want to do with my life, but not you as the focus or focal point of it.
So Yanni did have something. What did go down?
Yeah, he used to harass me like seriously, man. Like, I dropped out of school for a year. I worked, came back, got signed up, and you had to have like your student pass, right? There was a basketball game, and he said I can't get in. I said, but you know I just signed up. He said, no, you can't get in. You don't have your student pass. So I went to the office, got a temporary pass. I showed it. He said, you're still not getting it. I go, look, he's serious. Like, well, what are you trying to do, right? So this is what it costs. Now, he left the door and he left Zeke there, right? So, little Italian dude, we grew up with, play football together. I like Zeke, okay? But he wouldn't let me in, right? And I'm going, dude, like, are you serious? Now, Dave is with me. I standing behind me, right? I see something floating past. And Zeke gets it, punched him in the face. Right, so I go there, like, so I go, all of these things happen for what? Because you're just being unjust, right? Like you're taking advantage of the situation for whatever reason is you don't like me because I'm like, with them we talk and I tell them, listen, you're my teacher, right? So you can't invite me nowhere. I don't want to go to no barbecues. I don't want to do nothing. Well, why? I said, well, you're my coach. So I don't want to get friendly with you like that because when I got to perform and you start talking to me, I'm not going to be like, no, I want when you say go, I go. There is no vacillation and I don't want to mess with that thing with me and you.
Like a friend
we have. Yeah, man. Okay, so it took that kind of personal. So I had issues because of that because I was like, we need to separate the thing. It's like I'm here to learn, you're here to teach. So yeah.
So that is like a little discrimination and racism, right?
Now that I think about it, she was younger then. Now that I think about it,
you not really know the face of that at that time.
Right, so you'll find it. You'll go through a lot of stuff like that, and if you have parents, if you're younger and you're listening right now, and you have parents, you need to talk to them, and you need to let them know what's going on because it can hold you back, And like I said, I had to separate myself from the situation and grow a bit and go back and deal with it from an adult perspective, so to speak. And that helped me a lot because, like I said, I wasn't about to get trapped in time because of...
Where in Canada did you land when you just came here? Was it in Toronto?
Yeah, in Toronto.
Okay. Which side of Toronto?
This side of Toronto. Basically, I lived in the same neighborhood.
Oh,
since I've been here. I moved out a couple of times, traveled a bit, but I live in the same neighborhood.
So all your life.
Yeah.
Most of your life.
Right. So yeah, exactly. And I've seen the things change where culturally, to me, growing up, even back then, to me, the situation was more livable than I find it. It's getting right now. It's getting a little sticky out there on the street with people moving around and dealing with people. And I find it's an influx of new people coming in.
Oh, it's diverse culture.
Right. So it's making it a little harder for people to get along. Back in the day, it wasn't as hectic as it is right now. So,
So you ever feel like unsafe or targeted as a black person?
I found that a little while ago it was like that, but because of that, what is it thing the profiling thing? I found that it's kind of eased up a little bit, and because of the situation where certain things are legal now, so it kind of took that immediate thing where everybody want to do something to somebody and they probable cause and all that nonsense.
So it kind of ease up the tension.
Yeah, so on that level, I find the tension is not as much there anymore.
Okay, you don't know. For real, you know. So that's the reason, you know, you don't know we're there upon the crucial show, see me and I hold two reasoning and I will play some music, you don't know, and read at the same time.
Different perspective, same direction. You understand what I mean?
Because he's a priority. Yeah, he said, recalling the Emperor Haile Selassie, recalling the Prophet Marcus Garvey, recalling the great singer Bob Marley. Well, it's on the power and it's everything. Yeah, right. You're listening to Up Entertainment. And aim for total equality. Saying, give thanks and praise to the Almighty, because he's a priority. Yeah, he said, recalling the music the way you like it. Recalling the Prophet Marcus Garvey, recalling the great singer Bob Marley. Well, it's on the power and it's everything. One God, one aim, one destiny. Long time we are called in the one unity. While we judge this and we want equality. Man power, overcome this slavery. Children of the most high and time we overcome. The Eden death, walking with them and stop. Focus on Jah, we give the wisdom. Return to Jah like a prodigal son. Everything to opposite and everything to gain. So why do you choose to keep yourself in debt every day? Take back the land, king of praise.
Roots Reggae Radio, number one every time.
I see the light. Can you see where we say we sing? The Almighty and the priority.
Celebrating the beat, celebrating the holiday.
There's no inner vanity. Fears the world life and everything worldly. But spirit of spirit and flesh of flesh and see the solution. Give me rest and Japanese mind. Here's a confess.
Music the way you like it.
The success. They got that here from we are bigger, bigger. They got that Isaac, we are bigger, bigger. They got that Jacob, we are bigger, bigger. They got that Israel, yes, welcome, yeah. I see the light. Can you see the light? I see the light. Can you see what we say? We sing, we hear. I say that there is no God. But my life soul every day, them a try. Them place association and just can't achieve. Victimize system and just can't receive. Vampire son get the blood of the poor. And the boy son and the poor, them want more. But one thing change, you must know for sure.
From the T-Dot to Jamrock and the rest of the world, you have plugged into Roots Reggae Radio.
So why do you choose to keep yourself in jail every day? You say, but you're not in the bread. Still you turn the back on the Almighty. I see the light. Can you see what we say? We sing. Spirit alone, don't give thanks and praise. It's like that you see the beautiful sun rays. The moon and the stars and the days of a day.
Music for all races, all places.
Everything's perfect, nothing rehearsed. Children is only to search. That's why they sing. I see the light. I see the light. I see the light. I see the light. Can you see the light? I see the light.
Yeah, man called Laser Current, see the light. Almighty.
Fire.
Pinnacle ice, pinnacle ice, pinnacle ice, pinnacle ice, pinnacle ice. Way up, pinnacle ice,
It's a meditation.
Way up, pinnacle ice, pinnacle ice, pinnacle ice, pinnacle ice.
Life is for you, life is for me, life is for everyone. And for those who propose that we hold no obligation. How good to see life in its purity. One love, one heart, one harmony. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Life is for you, life is for me, life is for everyone. And for those who suppose that fears them own destruction. How good to life have them on purpose. Give thanks to Mama Earth. She always serve us. She never desert us. Not hurt us. Rastafari first of us. Eden can first of us. And a vision along true creation. Our intention to uplift the nation. We found the image representation. Set up the system for confusion. Eyes up in the mountains again. Rastafari made eyes a lion strong. Yes. Eyes up in the mountains again. Open up pinnacle eyes. Pinnacle eyes. Pinnacle eyes. Life is for you. Life is for me. Life is for everyone. And for those who propose that we owe no obligation. How good to see life in its purity. One love, one heart, one unity. Yeah, yeah. Life is for you, life is for me, life is for everyone. And for those who suppose that give them own destruction. How good to see, yes, life in its purity. One God, one aim, one destiny. When I write the secret so that we grow from the source where we flow, we will blow some no know to them to know. What is to know, that's which to know, what is to know is that Rastafari govern it all. Govern the big and govern the small. But you know for them get this guy, get this just the big and just run go siren. Life is for you, life is for me, life is for everyone. And for those who propose that we owe no obligation. How good to see life in its purity. One love, one heart, one harmony. Well, yes, life is for you, life is for me, life is for everyone. And for those who suppose that gives them own destruction. How good to see, yes, life in its purity. One God, one aim, one destiny. Yeah. Everyone in life have them on purpose. Give thanks to Mama Earth. She always serve us. She never deserved us. Not hurt us. Rastafari first of us. Eden can curse us.
Roots Reggae Radio, #1 every time.
We found the image representation. Set up them system for confusion. I'm talking about a young Rastafari made ice and iron strong. Yes. I'm talking about a young up in a pinnacle ice. Pinnacle ice. All right. Yeah. Up in a pinnacle ice. Pinnacle ice. Pinnacle ice. Pinnacle ice. Way up in a pinnacle ice. Pinnacle ice. Pinnacle ice. Pinnacle ice. Way up. Listen to me learn. 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 Yeah, yeah. Them and them genetically modified organism. Like them want come like with brain in a prison. So them experiment with them science system. New world order them want with the living. Them and them GMO. GMO, now one them GMO. 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 GMO, now eat them GMO. 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 GMO, now them GMO. GMO. GMO, GMO, no eat them GMO. No.
I know say Roots Reggae Radio we don't promote no GMO, you know, organic and natural, you don't know. Yeah, high grade antidote juices, you know, coconut water, cane juice. You don't know, visit the natural room, get all the high grade antidotes and juices. No GMO.
None of them GMO. GMO, no eat them GMO. 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 GMO, none of them GMO. 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 GMO, none of them GMO. 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 GMO, no eat them GMO. As a lemon, you rest your ambition in the morning. Won't be farming food, I'll be doing some farming. Growing what I eat, eating what I grow, that's the counteraction to them and the GMO. Okay, advantage. Not the way. Not the way that they go with us. I never go. Banana, young potato, pumpkin, plant them in a row. And of course, little California goes so, but them GMO. GMO, no one them GMO. GMO. GMO, GMO, none of them GMO. GMO, GMO, no one them GMO. GMO, 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 none of them GMO. Hey, Mr. Davis, tell me what you're doing over there in your chemistry. Tell me what it is you are prepared. Continue concoction, We don't want it over now. You GMO, yo, you have the people scared. People talking about it, East and West and North and South and Africa and Europe, England, China and America. They say it is a present danger. It's a love for it's young from out of Jamaica. You GMO, GMO, no way you GMO, 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 no need your GMO, 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 no damn them GMO, 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 no damn GMO. Now,
Listen to the message, listen to the music.
Walk along with brain and breathe.
Listen to the message, listen to the music.
You were loud at them one with the living them and them GMO. GMO, now and them GMO. GMO, 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 now them GMO. GMO, 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 now them GMO. GMO, 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 now them GMO. No.
Yes, sir. The voice of laser current, no GMO around here.
Oh,
You don't know, we're there in a crucial show and the reasoning same way, and we're going to read something from the wise mind of Emperor Haile Selassie the first. So, it go by this now. An awareness of our past is essential to the establishment of our personality and our identity as Africans. Education, work, and diligence are the main foundation of our national existence. To command and not to be commanded is the fruit of education, and unity and confidence is the result. Education of youth is the surest guarantee for a better life. In all the countries we have visited, we have noted that education is the basis for the greatness, the power, the pride, and the prosperity of a nation. A well-informed public opinion is essential to the growth of political and social awareness. Only he who is informed can comment intelligently on his nation's development, and only by such comment can errors be corrected and progress stimulated. So you don't know, so you have to know yourself as African, don't lose your way in the struggle.
Young girls live up and make good use of yourself. Don't go to school and don't to prostitute yourself. Not because she coming from the ghetto. She can make a difference, make it better. You can live up and make good use of your time. Oh, it's a good time. Not because I'm coming from the ghetto. I will make a difference, make it better. Young girls live up and make good use of yourself. Boys going out and prostitute yourself. Not because you're coming from the ghetto. You can make a difference. And young guys, son, so take it for the future. You never know what's around you, make some future. Positive things you should be doing in the future. Then I will never get roomy in the future. Music bottom, progressive left.
Live from the natural room. Naturally, this is Roots Radio.
You can live up and make good use of your time. Remember, no, so it's a crucial time. Not because we're coming from the ghetto. We can make a difference, make it better. Young girls, live up and make good use of yourself. And go to school and don't to prostitute yourself. Not because you're coming from the ghetto. Mommy talking to me, someone good. Yeah. And daddy growing to be a jump lasting ruler. And your sisters and your brothers, they should be going to school every day.
Yeah, man. Education is vast.
Time over time. Listen up. I will be there in your time of need. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I will be there, and you will be so big. Even when they tell lies on you, oh, they got come to spice on you. Yeah, they just keep on fighting you, cause they progress evil people is like. Now they set some blood for you, even when the world turn their back on you. Got an attitude, don't wanna act on you. No, we come to overcome it all.
I want ginger beer. Yeah, man.
Can I get
Yeah, man. Link Science safe him sing under there. Who can we sing on the ginger beer one? Yeah, we have some.
Yes. Jah will be there. Jah will be there. We're sailing high, sky high, sky high. We're sailing high, let me tell you why. We're sailing high, sky high. All because of the most high. Feel about the clothes in the cherubim. In higher and the most high is in the cherubim. The marijuana, the smoke it till the night it is. Throw away the coke and the heroin. I'm so free and I'm so certain. Every flower like every flowers in your garden. Every tree in the forest represents a living person. I will be there in your time of need. Oh yeah, yeah. I will be there. So then you'll be so big. Jajali, I will be there. Even in your time of need. Oh, I will be there. So you'll be so big. Better for the journey. Oh, yeah. Sailing high, sky high. Sailing high, let me tell you why. Sailing high, cause I'm the most high. Even when they tell lies on you, to beg and despise on you, and then just keep fighting you. Because of your progress, they keep disliking you. For no reason, they say to plan for you. Even when the world turn their back to you.
Yeah, you don't know then soon I will the vibe see me and laser current on them and it's a Patrick. It's still there.
Stop them. Hey, you don't know. Is microphone on?
Yes, sir.
Give thanks, sire. Rastafari, you know. Education is the key. See, yeah, man, we are hills people, you know, go down in the city, you know. Yeah, meditation.
Yes, sir. Pinnacle Heights.
Pinnacle Heights, you see what I'm saying?
Heights of meditation.
Yeah, the heights of meditation, you see me? Education is a real vast thing still, so you know, say, you know, you are being given an education from a Eurocentric perspective. But, you know, we want the youth them to know, say, self-reliance, Marcus Garvey.
Highest science.
Say the highest science. It's me, I say, that is very, very important. Although, you know what I mean, when you go to school, you're receiving a certain type of education. But make sure, say, you are in tune with your rootical education.
Yeah, because you know, say, by rights, we supposed to be the first teachers of our youths.
Yes.
We can't depend upon teachers, school to do that. We have to install certain principles and morals to the youth them from an early age. You see it? So, you know, so how was the eye like going school? You go school here and thing too, so
yeah, man,
your experience in school and everything there.
Well, you don't know, say, you know what I mean, we didn't do great in a school because you know what I mean the education system over here so is definitely different from what is in our DNA, what is innately in us and what we want to actually learn. You see me I say? And we give thanks, we had Rastafari's teachings, you see me I say, and they point towards, His Imperial Majesty, them point towards Marcus Garvey, them point towards,
So so we have to have that self-reliance thing there, we have to know say we now have education, we have studyration or meditation.
Yeah.
Heights.
Yes. A lot of people has been, particularly as it relates to Jamaica, a lot of people has been, trying to get the attention of our leaders to pay more attention towards Marcus Garvey and self-reliance and, our street, say our street, our story. We need to also be, adept to our story.
Yeah,
Definitely. So not just the history and what they give us as part of, the stepping stone towards, a life of living then in terms of monetarily. Because you have to Eurocentric teachings is what they say that you need to be able to achieve in a life. See, but we know say it is based on coming from a perspective of not having us evolve into greatness. Saying it is intended in every way to keep an eye down. It is so we need to know so boy okay we learn that something there, but we need to know our story too. If we don't have our story and conscious of our story, then we get manipulated and towards
his story,
his
story, our story.
See? Yeah, so we have to be very, very, aware and develop that awareness. So that means that when it's time for us to really come together as one, we're not distracted because we don't know the oneness of the one.
So what do you think we take so long to forward together, like a walk one car? Say within them foreign country, each to his own, like so people stick together and just be all over the place. And we don't see that thing there within our community.
I don't know. I feel say due to the fact that we are the last ones to experience this thing of them called slavery and the kind of education that we got through that period of time there. Some of us has been able to overcome because of the spiritual essence that is within us. So we're able to overcome the distraction of what the system presents to the people. But a lot of our people have not crossed that bridge yet. Them stay over the other side and them can't really see the light, and when the light in them face.
So lose consciousness and awareness,
Yes, them need to kind of, realize the importance of unity is strength. And cannot be bent, you see me I say? But a lot of our people, we don't know them, I guess the slavery thing mash up their mentality, and some parents don't help the situation either. The bigger people and them teach
the slave mentality, the same way and the same
way.
Surname and last name.
Yes, and they're not conscious enough, say, boy, say all the last name you want to change it and bring an African name and all them things there. They're not even know, say, boy, say the last name we have is a slave master name, and all them things they get that name because it was a part of a certain system, you see me I say?
So you find the youth them like nowadays are more conscious or aware of them identity, or them still lost?
Why I wish and hope that it will be the foremost thing where I say, I mean, the more conscious. I would like to see the youth become more conscious. Saying, we realize that a lot of youngsters now, are more, they're more in terms of warrior mindset, in terms of overcoming the struggle. The more, how should I say, they're more aggressive towards changes. I mean, I think we've been passive because we're coming from a place of, where, we were taught to, you know, respect the way things are and the way things have been going on. But these youngsters now are saying, hey, yo, enough of that, enough of that now. It's really, it's all about making money, and nobody staying at the way when we are trying to make good money and all still.
So it's like just a get rich mentality and no work type of thing.
Some of them want to work, but yet the technology too that we're having now, the AI technology and so forth. The youngsters them enough of youngsters them very advanced now still. And even in the music thing, they know how to make money out of it still. They really and truly know how to make money. So, I say big up them youth still, even though some of the ways them go about making money is not really, righteous, what I mean? But them make them money.
Them do what them have to do.
Them do what them have to do.
So you feel like some hope better than if we can use the same energy we are used to all different type of things and forward together, can be a better tomorrow.
A better tomorrow, yeah, that is it. I mean? We said to the youths them, I mean, learn the technology, but remember say, there's a line that you can cross where, if you cross a line, then you over the other side gone too deep, too far and too deep. Especially the AI. I mean, see the song name AI,
Yes,
AI
sir.
is a thing where, there's certainly good to it, but for the most part, it really is here to replace humanity.
Yeah, the AI thing, it get scary, because someone can just put your picture in something right now, you can't convince nobody saying you.
So now you advise too.
Advice. The thing about it, you see, you have a thing about it in the car. If you don't really use AI, if it generate nothing with your picture, then it can't really just get a thing so, because once you use AI and make all a video, it save your data and everything, and it have a picture and thing, and then can use it for anything.
Yeah,
is it so?
That is a new technology.
That's a trap.
Is it so? Everybody want to make an AI animated type of things, and they're gonna know the
Babylon introduced a new topic, technology gone way up past the attic.
Yeah, for real,
Yeah, man, AI. It's so, I'm saying, we like I talk to a Virgin more times, and my always I tell him, say, Virgin, you can't be thinking of the music that we are there, because it's back in the past. Because this man I would want to say the final, and back in the days music used to sweet, and artists used to, be coming into the city, and when them come into the city, the people them feel good, and records in the store, and when you go to the record store, you play the man where sell the records, I play the music, and you just a jumping in a man and things like that. Why can't it be like that?
They say the vibes, things and time change,
Yeah, you can't
different
really.
vibration.
Yeah, but the Virgin still. I have to try showing the Virgin technological and advanced, man. I remember seeing a Virgin on TV talking about the fact that he was one of the person trying to make vinyl obsolete, and was introducing the CD. The CD turned into flash drive and
hard drive and memory card.
Memory and open at the cloud.
You need a CD,
cloud,
hear your music in this cloud.
Man can't feel it anymore.
See? So, the music, yeah, it doesn't belong to, like it don't belong to us anymore. Like we are the creators of it and the originator, and them want take it and make it look like say I feed them one. See, because if you go play one of my music now, right? They might check it off to see why who owns the right. And if you sign up with anybody like uploading store, them take the rights there and you know this jockey can't play your music even though you say Virgin you can't play my music, you know. This jockey can't play because somebody else won the rights. You know what I mean? It's weird. Wicked. That's a wicked thing, brother.
Yeah, that we are reason about evil last night, saying you know, so the music is a thing where you have to know the business side of the music when you are going on music.
Yes.
You can't just sing song. You can sing, yes, but you have to know the business side of it, and you can't just run go sign certain thing and you know, read all the fine print or about somebody to go through it. And that's the thing we reach now for artists too.
That is it. But one of the thing now with how them have them set up them thing now, right? If you want claim say you have a song where release, right? The only way you can claim say it release is if you have to kind of register it with a uploading store, you know, uploading record store. So you talk about Spotify or CD, baby, or whatever.
Right,
see it?
So you get that, once you do that and give them the rights, once you give them the rights, them have the rights, right? So once you sign over to the publishing company or a studio, you've given them the rights, even though it's agreed that that's not what your intention is, right? The thing is the signature, okay? And now you have to fight the industry and the liars if you have the money to do it. Understand? So most new artists coming out get stuck right at the first level, where they can't get past the first level because they're signing with somebody, and because they're not in accordance with the rules that they've set. All of a sudden, you're like you're hard to work with. So the whole industry now know that you're hard to work with. So nobody don't want to work with you. No one is touching your stuff. There you go. That's what them call it. When I like use the word that
a white list or a red list.
Okay, and put you on the nice list. Okay, then you get not so nice. So
yeah, not so naughty list.
Yeah, so you know them have too much class and other thing. Personally, right now, if you're a young artist coming up, make sure you have a good liar.
Yeah.
I mean, an honest liar, not any kind of liar, because he can be bad too. Because enough time you sign a contract and with a liar, and next thing you know, you never signed the right.
But you know we're going to, yo, all right. Just the name and that alone, you know, make you have to be very specific about what you're doing, because the contract thing, if you know read through it, the fine print and know you're signed to. You sign where your rights to all the music and not even know that you do.
In perpetuity, that's how they claim it. So that means that not even your grandchild can sue them for that rights, right? And them have some rights on things where them call debt clause and all them things. You can every standard contract in the industry carry that part day night, whereby them front you X amount of money, and if you can't pay them back timely, then it become what them say is you're worth more dead than alive, basically.
Okay.
You understand? So they can recoup their money anyhow by any means necessary, right? And a lot of people overlook the part there, you know, and every one of them contracts have that in it.
For real, you know?
Standard.
Yeah,
So the industry.
So here we're going to take a small little break and then forward back to the reason.
The views expressed during this live program are not necessarily the views of Entertainment Inc., owner and operator of Roots Record Radio, but those of the presenter, host, participants, whether in studio or via telephone. It is further stated that Up Entertainment Inc., owner operator of Roots Record Radio, bears no liability for the content of this program, but will endeavor to ensure that due diligence is exhibited by all parties involved. Enjoy the program.
So you're co-partner with me. That's what separates you from them. a co-partner. That means.
Hello and welcome to the Medfit Rehab Healthy Minute. I'm Joanne James, medical exercise specialist. Did you know that there are over 17 types of headaches? The most common being the tension headache. It might feel like a dull ache or a sharp stabbing sensation in your brain, or like your head is in a vice. Either way, it's uncomfortable. Now, the most common reason for tension headaches is stress, and this could be stress from daily life, work, school, situations not being handled, life changes like divorce, moving, a chronic illness, or injury. Either way, it's stress. Regular exercise is one of the best ways that you can help to relieve your tension, especially when it builds up around your neck and your shoulder. Try low-impact aerobic type activities like walking and combine that with stretches, and I think you'll have a winning combination. I'm Joanne James, and this has been your Healthy Minute.
Live from the Natural Room. Naturally, this is Roots Reggae Radio. Roots Reggae Radio, #1 every time. For the best in reggae music, keep tuned in to Up Entertainment.
Otherwise, we're gonna hold your money in escrow. That's why I have to come back from Africa and hide. Come back to the country.
No job to get paid now, not even borrows to spend now.
Roots Reggae Radio, number one every time.
I say this is the 1977. For people who just got a simple already. No, not to brag, no, not to boast. We will come to them and those who brother, Wild boys said nice and evil men. Don't do that, y'all. Playing smart and being clear. Working equity to achieve eternity. Yes, if I saw myself. But then doing this, I do it forever. If you want to these are the words of my master. When I say no biggie, could I never enter in a data center like I was saying. No, we shall prosper. When I say that the boat, remember no bigger, could have never enter. Whosoever they get up in. So don't take no pictures out of
Racial backfire. And then you can read back until the end. Why is my
I said that he that is on them central be a place. Yeah, they're gonna put this running down. Straight down to the ground, so I'm gonna tell you. I said no big car could never enter in the Java Center. So no way they could never ever enter in the King Selassie Center. I tell you. These are the words.
Roots Reggae Radio, number one every
When I say that
time.
you're about to remember no big car could never enter in the Java Center. No, we got no way. Shall prosper. And before when I get the word passed away, the heaven nurture passed away. Whosoever they get up in, don't dig no pit, shall fall in. Are you repairing them same thing? Don't do that. Whosoever they get up in, we're still with it, shall live in the bottomless pit, I will say. If you are the big tree, yeah, you're very small, y'all. We are the small and say, I'm gonna put you down if you don't stop it running around. Ready to cut you down. I'm gonna put you down. Ready to cut you down. Straight down to the road, I will say, everywhere. If you are the big tree, I'm gonna tell you. So we got the small ants. Yeah, tell you. Ready to cut you down. Say, I'm gonna cut you down if you don't stop it running around. Ready to cut you down. Yes, I will tell you. I say, ain't no big house will never enter. In a Georgia center. You're bound to remember, say no big house gonna enter. No, we can't enter anything, so that's the center. We never for the world, I can continue. If you're a big tree,
Ready to visit around the globe. The small waiting to cut you down, right out the world. Said Johnny gonna cut you right down. Yeah, yeah. And if you don't stop me running around Johnny's, I'ma say, say Johnny gonna cut you right down. Hey, when I say these are the words of my master, King Selassie. He that is on the essential being basis, I will say. Big treaty for you, bro. Kill, yeah.
You know we're here. The truth is right. Always. Right on my mind. Look over here.
Judge and bless us with the brightest light. And I shine it on you, them blind. But when there's of the truth and right, there's of the truth and right. And until the day that my soul takes flight, Babylon will hear my voice. Now when there's of the truth and right, colors of the truth and right.
Yeah, hey, we're to escape, so we're to be free. No humanity in this reality. In the system and I lose them life. You don't see the whole and we are live one life. I know it's never fair to the people, but will it ever be? When inequality is the way we profit. That's the way you keep the youth them poor. And the only reason is to take some more. But are we gonna wait around? Or are we gonna make a sound?
Everywhere, with that.
Yeah.
Ready to visit around the globe.
Have you ever seen a smile on the face of a child that passed away? Out of the place that reside and keep them heart in a state of denial that tell them don't try to be real is a lie. When all the youth see it is a chance that apply. Some fear, some kindness, reach far, you're surprised. Sometimes the more change of the course of a life for time and just one get a piece of the
Yeah, bless up my people that don't know they are the crucial show. They don't know. I remember the broadcasting from the studios of Roots Reggae Radio, you know, Natural Room, 1875 Davenport Road. You know, you can come get all your natural juices, skin juice, coconut water, you know, high grade antidote, you know, no GMO around here.
Babylon will hear my voice, but we there's of the truth and right. Colors of the truth and right.
Hey, who willing to make that step? Who I go vote below with the election set? Who's ex to be the one to represent what's next? Or is it just to get that check? Are the dollars where a peck man sends? Is that what is the intention then? To get the message to a press back send. This are the answer for the president them. Raise the hand up, it's the next anthem. My friend,
Cause that's a blessing with the brightest light. And I shine it on the truth and right. But we there's of the truth and right.
Yeah, you don't know. Bless up. So today we are going to read something from the wise mind of Emperor Haile Selassie the first. You don't know. Patrick, I'm going to lead that for it.
All right. Justice and equality. That's what the piece is called. The basis of racial discrimination and colonialism has been economic. And it is with economic weapons, and it is with economic weapons that these evils have been and can be overcome. Racial discrimination, by the nature of its aftermath, like a sleeping volcano, it's capable of erupting anytime. Racial discrimination means the negotiation of the moral equity of all men and the deprivation of the African of his dignity and personality. We can never rest content with our achievements so long as men assert on racial grounds their superiority over the least of our brothers. Racial discrimination constitute a negotiation of this spiritual and psychological equality which we have fought to achieve, and a denial of the personality and dignity which we have struggled to establish for ourselves as Africans. Until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abundant, everywhere is war. Until the ignoble and unhappy regime that hold our brothers in Angola, in Mozambique, South Africa, subhuman bondage has been toppled, totally destroyed. Everywhere is war.
Chaos.
Chaos, yes sir. That's what you
Yes, sir. You don't know, and we could tell you no better, the wise mind of Emperor Haile Selassie the first.
In the present, cause they're living in the past. We can't be living in the past now. So learn a lesson and start build a better part. Now everywhere make you get the new shit you start. We bigger than the best, I see them in your heart. Whenever you dance, like all that now. Really, really up. Jah blessing, fill the cup. How we feeling really up. Jah blessing, fill the cup up. So every day we show it love, cause love will never fail, no. I tell me better sister why you feeling bad. Mistakes are valid but the feelings never last. We in the present can't keep living in the past, no. Hey, so learn your lesson and start in a better part. Not have to perfect you can't finish if you start. You bigger than the fears that you live in your heart, no. That's how we feeling really up. Judge a message, feel the cup up. So every show we up. Because love will never fail. Aye, that's how we feeling really up. Judge a message, feel the cup up. So every day we show it love. Cause love will never fail.
I'm showing up and self-reliance, the world in my hands. Jaja blessing just inspires, kill any science. It bring you through whatever trials, no denial. When there is no one left to die, yet you have your prayers. When you got love, you have no need for fear, you see. We party so we in peace and prosperity. Now I'm surrounded by the ones I love, and that all seems so good to me. I'm feeling really up.
Jaja blessings fill the cup up. So every day we show it love. Love will never fail. That's how we feel really up. Jaja blessings fill the cup up. So every day we show it love. Cause love will never fail. No. Tell me later, brother, sister, why you feeling bad? Mistakes all of them, but the feelings never last. We in the present, cause they're living in the past. We can't be living in the past. So learn a lesson and start build a better part. Now everywhere where you got the new shit you start. We bigger than the best, I see them in your heart. Whenever you dance, like all that now. Feeling really up. Jaja blessing, fill the cup up. So every day we show it love, cause love will never fade. That's how we feel it really up. Jaja blessing, fill the cup up. So every day we show it love, love will never fade. No, we're feeling up.
never duplicated. Roots Reggae Radio.
Only one.
Yeah, bless up and bless us in here, don't know. Yeah, with the reason same way. DJ Razzie, where you going? Where you do? Yeah, where you going over there?
Over there, man, over there, you know?
How that sound, so?
Yeah, man. Don't know anything, man. Active, man.
Nice, eh?
Yeah, man. Nice.
Yeah. And so the vibes set, man, yeah, good vibes, you know?
Yeah, man.
You don't know where they are for the reason, you know? They are for the reason, same way, boy, you don't know. Migration and migrating to a new country and, you know, things people face, you know, mental health, you know, adjustment, every type of thing, you know, housing, education. You see it. So we there and the reason I was so like the thing I get away with people finding a job in Canada right now. You know, so everyone there on the job hunt. You know, the thing crucial out there, you know, like a self-reliance. You know, more for maneuver right now.
It's rough out there. It's rough out
Still a
there.
link thing.
You know, and it looked like it getting tougher, right? Especially in our culture, in our, you know, in our thing, the jobs are getting crucial. No, we'll go back to a thing about haram, let's say, working together. We used to work together here when I was growing up. It seemed to me that the community was together. So we'd help each other. Like, for instance, if a man was working someplace and he know that a job was coming up and a brother come in and he not have a job, he might get set up, right? Where people come up and people will take them in and house them and teach them how to deal with the situation. And because if you just come in and no one really show you how to deal with the situation, right? A lot of people fall through the cracks, right? No, we had that, eh? Our community had
support system.
Yes, all right. But what it is we're losing that as we go along because right now we're in the, I'm not call him 50 cents, I'm calling 15 cents, where it's either get rich or die trying, which was later will start touched on that, right? So it's that kind of mentality that we have right now. So it's a single-mindedness instead of a oneness, right? Where we used to have that oneness, but we seem like we're losing it. But on the flip side with the youth, not to knock them down, they're conscious. They're really, really conscious because I was worried a little while ago as far as where we're going because we are get up there now. We are the elders in the community now. And we are get up there. I mean, I look back and say, boy, all the work with the ancestors and all of them put in, it look like it'll go out the window. But I look on them and I cite certain things with them, I do them conscious on a level, right? So as they grow, see, me I hope and praise as they grow, they will grow into themselves and grow into who they're supposed to be.
Right, then bring that energy.
Right, because they're supposed to be. But I will pass from one generation to the next. I will pass through the worst already, right? I'm want them understand that the doors are open after them. The doors got kicked open wide.
And it's the right choice.
Yes, and just for them to step up right now and know that certain things will lead to the end, to the death, destruction. Yeah, you're dead or you go prison. And that's not the way to go. It's about life. You understand? It's about life, and when you put out the youth, them stick around long enough, we pass on some of you into them and make sure so them walk down the road proper. They're going the right way, right? So it's up to we as the elders we really reinstitute certain things.
Right guidance.
Right. And the youth them. And don't get scared like how the society wants us to be scared of them. So when we see them do certain things, we're gonna say, yo, you can't go that way then. That's how we grow. Understand? As big man they're around me, I see we and say, yo, you see a $5 or $10, I go and go do so. You understand? Because you know the vibes still, right? And enough time it stops them from doing certain things because mine are go out. Because you get to a certain point of stagnation here. As are you growing up, to me, from 14 to around 20, that dangerous time for the youth, right? And another thing we notice is we spoil the youth them because the birthdays and this days and that days. When them small people buy a pole power idiot business come give them and rare, and that support is there. But you see once them start, them teen, 18, 19, that support they kind of gone. And they kind of leave the youth them wanting in that sense.
Crucial time
right.
and age that
okay, very crucial, right? So me have a thing for my youth and say, you don't want to spoil them. You understand? Them have all them things. So you are buy 10 things at the same things and the whole house full of pure arms house business and it really seriously. I mean, if you want to do something to them, put a $5 in it. Put a $5 in an envelope and give it to them. You understand? Them put in a them liquor bank. And them can put your little money after a while. Maybe you buy one little pot car when the time comes. Understand what I mean? So we have to support them. We definitely have to support them. We have to keep pushing them. Yes. And when we see say when we go to the street and see one of them a walk clean, we have to talk to him. You understand?
But the society set it away that's you have
to discourage you from dealing with you because that's you coming.
And remember, the cultural differences now, like growing up in Jamaica, and even Jamaica kind of changed right now because growing up, people could have talked to you, I want to have related to you if you can't tell they say, hey, don't do that, or then tell all your mother you get a beating. Them things they kind of cut out.
Yeah, well, we have the child abuse situation where people use that and get carried away, and it is written if it spare the rod and spoil the child. So I'm going to talk about there's discipline. You need to have discipline growing up. Me, I tell you that as a man. You need to have discipline growing up. Otherwise, you will get carried away as a teenager growing up because you start smell your armpit and certain things start grow down. So, and all of a sudden you're a man. All right? Yeah. Without the experience of being a man.
Yeah.
You understand?
So that the parents that if I know enough with that guidance, because you can't leave them things to teach alone at school, and then if you left that to them, that on a fit them role. The parents are the first teacher of the youth, them is it.
Yeah. Well, you can't get really in your well doing. Just parenting is not an easy thing to do. Understand? It's a commitment. So if you have you have to commit yourself within yourself. So me will stand behind them and me will take care of them. No matter what happens, you have to do it for them. And if you do that, man, I say it work out for everybody like that. But personally myself, if you do that, you will see the result. By and by, you will see the youth and grow up and start respect themselves. Because that's what you want them to do, right? Is to respect themselves. So
yeah, man, self-respect, and respect of others, because
okay.
Remember, we're growing a different culture, when we are when we are youth and I grow, anyone can see a road and talk to you, and if them tell your parents you get all a beating,
you're gonna get one on the spot.
Is it? So I know like nowadays, because I tell you, even Jamaica, the culture change. Because you see someone child and talk to them and then they may become beat you.
Yeah. So okay. So we'll take a chance, but look, kind words. All right, kind words. Kind words. That's what I say. Okay, kind words. Use kind words. But if we all shut down, you see what's going on? They started getting wild a while ago. It's starting to cool down again because certain people in the community have to take it.
How much youth they raise in Canada here?
And I mean, 5.
5. All boys and boys.
Boys and girls.
Okay.
Little bit more girls than boys, right? But them alive, them respect themselves, and they carry on. Understand?
Yeah.
I'm brag our boss, it's hard work. Dealing with you. Okay?
Yeah, man, difficult, man. Cause remember, you have different youth link up together at school and all different type of different background and experience, and you have to have the youth under certain governance.
You have to pay attention to what I go on with the youth then because remember, when you were growing up, Sometimes your parents ask you what's going on and you say nothing. And if them ask you what you're thinking about, now you say nothing. So you as a parent have to know your youth them. See? You have to, I'm gonna tell you why, right? You go to a thing with the school board where them have the riddling thing where them want to give to everybody. Them want to put everybody on riddling. Now, me said to them, say, I go to a meeting, right? Here with the teachers and all of them. I said, okay, so what is he doing? Well, kids at that age, they move around, they do stuff.
Active.
Okay? All right. So what you want to do is you want to put them on Ritalin so they sit there totally docile, and over a period of time they actually lose their sanity, because when you're taking them heavy drugs at that age, it can only mess with you.
Yeah.
All right. So I tell them, listen, I raised him. Normal dude, put him in school, and less than 1 year you want to tell me he's useless.
Church.
You understand? So there is a lot of situations that parents and we in our community need to pay attention to what's going on with the youth. All right, because once they join the school system, like you just said, that's where all the negative influence comes in.
Yes, and that's why we actually say, yo, the parents have to be the first teacher of the youth. They can't leave them thing to school, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Still can't show up your hand, you know?
Yeah, so you don't know. So Lazar, what are your view on this thing? Because you know you must grow up youth here in Canada too, and you was a youth yourself, see me, so you know the discipline.
Well, to be honest with you, I have 4 children, 4 youths, 2 adults and 2 youngsters, so to speak. One is autistic and one is going through the school system. He's only 8-year-old right now. And yeah, you know, dealing with a youngster in school is very, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and you know, but that discipline aspect is so very important as a father, especially when you have a boy child. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's good for the father to be a part of the young youth's life, you know, particularly the boy child.
Because the most important stage of their life.
Yeah, man. The father have to be there. And one of the problems I see growing up, and even up until now still, is the separation of the family structure.
Yeah, the man removed from the household. I don't know if it's a system thing or it's a mental thing or it's a woman thing. You know?
I feel it's a system thing, you know, and it's a thing where them put in place to make happen.
Yes.
Replace
the man with a little slide pen.
Yeah, man. Give the woman them the benefits.
And they know doubt.
Yeah, make them feel say, boy, them can be independent. Them have to deal with the man. See me I say, but in so doing, they're losing the spiritual aspect of the whole thing.
Yeah,
man. The spiritual aspect of the whole thing
is the seal line of the Trinity, you know.
Yeah.
The Father, the Son, and the Mother, you know. So.
Yeah. So the part there is where a lot of our female sometimes miss. You know what I mean? They figure that okay, you know, I'm okay. I'm getting baby bonus and this and that, so I don't need you. And
so they replace the man with a slide pen.
Yeah, and at a point in time too, you know what I mean, you know, you'll find that or youngsters, the young men find themselves in a problem and then they go through a jail system whereby a lot of them find themselves, you know, put in
caught in the system.
Just
because a woman business.
You know what I mean? And then you have a lot of women who don't have fathers around to be able to help bring the youth, and so it's like a chain chain event that is now taking place because without the father there to discipline the youngster grow up and become.
So you think them get like a bait for just dropping at the system because of the little money, or you feel like people might really so low just push out the man just through a couple
You have some unfortunately some female that are like that, but give thanks that they're those the ones them who are Rastafari Foundation know say boy know the tricks and know what the system is about saying. So them a good portion of the Rasta base one them don't fall for the trick.
Yeah, because them know it's a mother, father, and child.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That is what's gonna bring up the family. You know, the idea is to separate the family. The system, is that's their objective is to separate the family so that them can have the youngster later on to do what they want to do to them. You see me I say so like the brethren Patrick and I say still, disciplining and sparing the rod and spoiling the child and all these things. You know what I mean? Really and truly as it relates to that, I one or two times we spank my youngster and then they realize the boy, that they don't play with him. The look on them.
Yeah, if I give them the look, they know say shuffle up.
Yeah, them just know some boy, so we not have to beat it.
Once them know that, them know say don't pass certain boundaries.
You see me I say?
Without cutting, feeding family. At a certain point, when you grow the youth, you know when them start have sense and them start understand certain. That's a perfect point in time to straighten out situation with you and them.
Yeah,
and then after that, you give them the look and them know say everything cool.
Yeah. Like don't install from them time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So one thing I prefer to know is them youths here, and it comes from our culture. You know what I mean? Our culture is to instill in all of us that, hey, we have to be go-getters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to be a go-getter.
Better than everybody else.
You know what I mean? So the youngsters, part of our culture is them adapt the principle there. And when it comes to making money now, they might go after it. That's what, a lot of the youngsters are like that now. And that is what I really
say. And the morals not dead, so it's like anything they may do for
enough of them will, them just go after it. But the money is power, Money is power, and that is what they're aiming at. And enough of them.
And the root.
Yeah, and the root too. The root of, I mean,
of all temptation and
bad too. Saying so, I said to the young, money is power. Money is power, and the system has become so deteriorated that the youngsters them who get deteriorated them and go after the money same way, which is the power that the system knows. Because if you have money, you have power. Saying unfortunately some of the youngsters they might not use that in the right way when they gain it, but still them go after it still. See me and say,
them just have to just stick to and just have some morals and
some moral
things the right way,
See?
Work and believe and just try to get a skill. Life skills,
So, yeah.
That alone can save you, as well Marcus Garvey says, self-reliance are the highest science, is it? So you don't know we're there, the crucial show. You don't know we are going to play some music. The show soon come to, a close.
It's the music.
Right. The wealth is the power. It's economics. And the only way we can fight a situation is economics. Because it's economic. That's
This is the money. That's when you have money, then you understand. But if I'm moving, I don't have money.
With no clothes on my back, yo.
And if I want
No shoes on my feet now. I got nothing to eat, yo. Not even like a to mix little dumpling. Say no rice. To not take some rice.
Music for all races, with all places. You plug into Up Entertainment. Reggae Radio.
When I'm on fighting way up front, and I need to be up front. Make it be up front, I'm back on the track. Then push it back, push it
An angel to rejoice there in our prayer each day, regardless of our faith. And even though so many of his children stray, our good deeds are never wasted. So believe it or not, you're special in your own way. Your existence is a must. Within the heart of Jah, everyone is there. Even the doubts have a purpose. Oh, look, God is deceiving you. Now don't you wanna reach yourself? Oh, look, God is deceiving you. Now don't you wanna reach yourself? And I said that I will make it out. Man, I've never seen the circle I've lost their way. All things are full of hatred. Now with the pain that we're waiting over our heads, and we're in dire need of help. There's no way that we can write out these wrongs by ourselves.
Yeah, you don't know. Bless up all the Roots Reggae Radio family and listeners out there. You don't know. You're tuning in to the crucial show there. The guest me, Rasha, DJ Razzie. You don't know. Bless us and bless up.
Oh, look, God is deceiving mankind. So feel good about yourself. Oh, look, God is deceiving mankind. Oh, always be proud of yourself.
Bless us and bless up. Spreading the music around the globe. You're plugged in to Up Entertainment.
What you want and what you will, working for your dollar bill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. Walking home a youth gets killed, police free to shoot at will. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. 9 to 5, you know the drill. Weekends are a short thrill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. Up run that over till it's filled. Take until they've had their fill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding. Some of us think we're too big. God the system gives us jobs.
Yes, sir. You don't know, saying laser current in a building here. We can't make you pass through the studios and not exercise the voice. You don't know, man. Close out the show with heights of meditation. We up a pinnacle.
Some of us won't respect names. Some of us won't respect lives. Some of us don't respect life. Even though we worship God. And some of us won't let go faith. No matter what the price may cost. Some of us won't practice hate, because we still believe in love. What you want and what you will, working for a dollar bill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. Walking home, a child gets killed. Neighbors free to shoot at will. Hurts to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. 9 to 5, we know the drill. Weekend such a short-lived thrill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. Come run that over till it's spilled. Take until they've had their fill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding. Most of us are doing too good. Just because material gain. If we were living as we should, the less of us would be in pain.
Everywhere.
Those who are misunderstood, we still deserve a voice to claim. The things that are still meaningful, each and all of us the same. And some will say the cups are full, and give your thanks for what we've gained. And some will say there's much more way to go, and then we tell you that straight up and plain. And some will think outside the box, and some of us will hold our legs, and some of us will write the facts, and some of us are chopped down cane. Boy, what men want and what they will, working for $1 bill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow and grinding still. Walking home, a child gets killed. Police free to shoot at will. Hurts to see the old slave mill is grinding slow and grinding still. 9 to 5, you know the drill. Weekends are a short-lived thrill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow and grinding still. Run it over till it's spilled. Take until they've had their fill. Sad to see the old slave mill is grinding slow but grinding still. Grinding slow but grinding still.
It's a meditation. Up there, don't know Roots Reggae Radio. Organic and natural. Yeah, it's a meditation. Father, I still pick up yourself, Z Mystic. You don't know Roots Reggae Radio family. Bless up. You don't know this is a crucial. We are going to close the show with a crucial music on them right now. Ready for the acapella? Yes, sir.
Yeah, you don't know. The discussion tonight was very, very uplifting. I hope say, millions out there that's listening to the weekly tonight. You know what I say? See? And we speak about our community and the uplifting of our people. See? It's very, very important. See? To support our community. So, we do a song some years ago, we support your community. So, we are going to sing a piece of that. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Unity is strength and cannot be bent. Like a steel shielding Babylonian in 10 Testament. Yes, and I was sent by the Almighty God, and I did wait. Teaching against black segregation, the color of our skin, till we that we are one, no matter where you come from, as long as you're a black man. Remember, we're all one African. Sing along. Support your community, one family, support each and every one. Support your community, one family, support. Listen, obstacle in a way, but we don't have the will. Together as one, the Eden can't test with skill. Knowledge increase, prophecy a fulfill. Wisdom increase, your brother you nah go kill. Support each other to the top of the hill. Now go tumble down like Jack and Jill. Jump all about the empty pail, start fill and the pail gets so full. Look out a overspill. The whole community a benefit from the skill. While bad-minded people are tickle and chill. Iniquity worker, crab in a barrel, just show the cap. fit, you are wear it still. Look like you swallow the colonial pill. Poison your mind and your progressive will. Still, support your community. One family, support each and every one. Support your community. One family,
Views
support.
expressed during this live program are not necessarily the views of entertainment.
Yes, sir. You don't know. Bless up.
Yeah, man, right here. So it's like we love. Why me just drink some of the juice a while ago, brother. And I tell you, say nice, it nice. We can't stop drink that juice, man. And the Virgin have so many different juice here, a variety, a full variety. So we are said to the people, them forward come link 1875 Davenport at
the natural room, you know.
The natural room. Come,
Yes,
come stack up on your juices, man, and all the other herbs and
high grade and
all them things. The forward come check it out, you know what I mean? Come and support the
natural
thing.
remedies.
Support your community. One family, support. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. You don't know the people. Bless up in here. You don't know. Thanks for tuning in to the crucial show. You don't know. We're there. We're going to close out the show. You don't know. Yeah. Bless up, you know.
The drums are rumbling, rumbling in the distance. And you can hear it. The drums are rumbling, rumbling through the wind. Victims of war so mournful, children cries desperately. Yes. In the gentle peaceful twilight, clouds are gathering on the rooftops, through the trees. War is a disease. Then I behold a purple pink horizon. Reindeer see the red eyes of the beast. Why can't there be peace? Peace on the earth. Peace on the earth. Yeah, man, too much war, you know. We need a better word.
Yes, sir. You don't know. Bless up in there. You don't know. Thanks enough for passing through the show, you know. The good energy and vibes, you know. Yes, you don't know, Mr. Patrick. Bless up yourself. Save me. Laser current pandemic. You don't know. High voltage. You don't know.
You know what really gets a party started? Indoor baseball. Yeah, just find a broom or a pool cue, and you can use like anything as a ball. Cans, bottles, shoes. Hey bro, toss me that avocado.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate
Hi,
party
I'm
foul.
Shug Gillis, an exercise gerontologist at Vital Steps. And today we're talking about patience, not something everyone wants to practice and really don't think that they have. But here's the thing. If you start exercising and you expect results yesterday or tomorrow, you're going to set